Hi everyone. This video is about your assignment 2 Case Study Guideline for Strategic Management GT 30003. You were given the case study on AirAsia and instructions was uploaded in both the Smart 3 and Google Classroom platforms. So before we discuss the assignment, let me just explain to you briefly on why the need of case analysis. I am sure you have done a lot of case analysis since your first year. So why the need of case analysis? As you know, each situation, managerial situation, has unique aspects requiring its own diagnosis, judgment, and tailor-made actions. So you need to know the tools and techniques and come up with plans or actions. So all this requires answers and practice. So you may ask, so case analysis, what is it for me? So this case analysis will increase your understanding of what managers should and should not do in guiding a business to success, build your skills in assessing a company's resource, strengths, and weaknesses, and in conducting strategic analysis in a variety of industries and competitive situations, get valuable practice in identifying strategic issues that need to be addressed, evaluating strategic alternatives, and formulating workable plans of action, and enhance your sense of business judgment as opposed to uncritically accepting the authoritative crutch of the professor or back-of-the-book answers. And finally, gaining in-depth exposure to different industries and companies, thereby acquiring something close to actual business experience. So what is the purpose of a case assignment? So the purpose of giving you a case assignment is not to cause you to run to the library or surf the internet to discover what the company actually did, but rather to enhance your skills in assessing situations and developing your managerial skills and judgment about what needs to be done and how to go about it. Managers often discuss the company's problems and situation with their bosses and team members to refine their own thinking. Hence, decision is made together. You may ask, what does a case analysis need? So in this case, the company is AirAsia. So you need to be familiar with the history, development, and growth of AirAsia over time. You need to identify the company's internal strengths and weaknesses, the nature of the external environment affecting the company, and come up with the SWOT analysis, the corporate level strategy, the business level strategy, and the company structure and control systems and how this match its strategy, and finally the recommendations. Most importantly, a case analysis needs to be practical, realistic, original, specific, and with justifications and citations. So we come to the purpose or objective of the assignment. The objective is to develop your ability to conduct a strategic case analysis on a given organization. In this case is AirAsia. You are to download the annual report of AirAsia Group Berhad for year 2018 from this website. You can also refer to the 2017 annual report for your supplementary reference. You need to read and understand this report, and at the same time, you are also required to know about the industry that the company is in. Do Google for information about aviation industry and be aware of the external environment the company is in. Before you start your assignment, please note on the important information and instruction provided. The assignment carries 100 marks, which is 40% of the total marks for the course, you are required to work in a group of 6 to 8 members, the same group as in assignment 1 and within the same program in each group. On the font, size, spacing, and alignment details, do follow the requirements stated here. As for the number of pages, if you exceed the pages allowed, let's say by 2 or 3 pages, it is still acceptable. Submission of the assignment will be within the week 8 and 9, latest by 19 June 2020. You are to upload your case study report online using the Smart3 platform. Be mindful on the plagiarism. Please check your assignment against any plagiarism checker available online and attach the report together with your case study. If plagiarism is detected, you will be penalized. On the details of penalty, please refer to the table shown here. Use citation within the text of your paper as well as in the reference section. All sources must be appropriately cited using the American Psychological Association APA referencing format. Tables and figures where provided should be appropriately titled. And last but not least, you are advised to keep a copy of your submitted assignment for personal reference. This is the suggested contents for your case study report. You should have all the 9 sections as presented here in your case study. And please note on the marks allocated for each section. Marks allocated will signify the importance of the section, and the criteria will be based on the content relevancy related to the section. The first section will be your executive summary. Normally, this executive summary will be done after you have done your case analysis. The second section is the company background or history. So you need to provide a brief company background and identify the vision and mission statements. The third section is the statement of problem. You need to describe an issue or problem in existence and what causes the problem. You can discuss this from the perspectives of economic, political, technology, demographic, or nature. The fourth and fifth section is on the internal factor evaluation matrix and external factor evaluation matrix. So you are to identify at least 10 factors, each of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. After that, you are to do the competitor profile matrix or CPM. So you need to define the industry and identify and provide a brief profile of the 2 competitors and come up with a CPM. From there, you need to prepare your SWOT matrix. So your SWOT factors is obtained from the IFE and EFE. So you need to suggest 2 strategies for each quadrant. The next section is on the decision matrix or QSPM. So you need to compare 2 strategic alternatives and select the best option. So this is your decision making on which strategy is the best to implement for your company. And the last part is the recommendations. You need to list and explain your recommendations on the strategies. I will be explaining these sections in my upcoming videos.